welcome back, and hello to everyone who is new on my channel. I'm Tony K, and today basically I'm going to give in a life to these thumbnails. And the reason why I wanted to show you how I draw them and what the benefits I'll be explaining while I'm do drawing actually. So let's go. The tools I'm using is a pretty basic ballpoint pen, black one. It's a brush pen just for coloring black spots. This is 0.2 fine liner. Nothing special, to be honest. I just like this technique. I believe they are made in Poland, or I can be wrong. It might be actually written there. Yeah, it's made in Poland, as you can see. A blue ballpoint pen and the red one. If I'll see, maybe I'll just add a little color somewhere. Okay, so let's go. Yesterday I fell asleep when I was drawing this, so I'm gonna continue from here. This little one. So basically the benefits of making these little thumbnails is because you can actually boost your creativity and kind of make to, how to say it, like to spark your imagination, I think, then you are drawing this, because you don't spend too much time on them, and you just freehanding them without any references. The reason why I doing today lining with a fine liner, because the pen for me is a bit more thick. Like, for example, this one I did with the ballpoint pen, but for the little details I try to stick with the fine liner, as it gives me like more precise lines, I think. But you know, you shouldn't really care too much than you make thumbnails, because thumbnail sketching doesn't really need it. I think I'm going to make another video, then I'm going to choose one of these and make it like on a bigger sheet of the paper, like this one. And I'm going to choose one and translate it on a bigger canvas. There is not much spot here for this one. Basically some droid made from the scraps, something like that. I honestly don't know. We're just having fun here, and make sure not to stress out and burn out because of details, you know. Okay, let's move to this one. I think this is gonna be a bit more interesting one, I think. This long videos I'm making, I really motivate people to get yourself pen or pencil, whatever tools you have, and you can draw along with me while I'm basically mumbling and making this nonsense drawing, you know. Lately I was really get a lot of inspiration from mecha anime and manga. I'm currently reading manga called Blum. It's here. My brother gave me this book to read. It's the um, uh, first tome, and I really enjoy first volume. I'm sorry, I use a different language to call it. Um, and it's really cool. There's a lot of scenes without dialogues, and they are so cool. If you really like, if you're really into the comics, manga, you should definitely read those, because there is so much to learn from and get inspiration from. For a long period of time I wasn't really reading manga. I was more like into the anime, but just recently I found myself enjoying manga so much. I'm currently reading Blum and also Dorohedoro, which I enjoy a lot. It's probably going to be one of my favorite mangas due to pretty unique style. And Kyu Hayashida who is actually mangaka who made Dorohedoro. She's really genius, because the world building she make is absolutely fantastic. I truly enjoy it so much. If you are into the dark stuff, I highly recommend to check those. At least check art book made by her. And actually, speaking about the art books, you should definitely um, find some art books, maybe even online if you can't afford to buy one, because usually art books are pretty expensive. They're actually worth it, and that's a great way also to support artists. But not everyone have like hundreds of dollars to spend on art books, so you may find some online, at least some part of the art books, and check those. Also, the reason why I highly recommend to check in comics, is manga, art books, like anything you actually read, and not how to say it, not like you take your time, then you read those. And it's also a very nice way to boost your concentration and focus, which is really important nowadays, because there is so much distraction on the internet, and in this era of short videos, you should definitely need something to stay focused. So I highly recommend to read some books, or read manga if you are into more like visual content, because you sit and take your time. It's much better than do some doom scrolling. At the first, it may seems like you uh, relaxing, but honestly, your brain operates so much information. It's just crazy. It's just really crazy. People nowadays can't find themselves enough focus to do something, and it's not good, really, especially for people who do some sort of creative work or some work that requires a lot of the focus. I'm actually telling you all of this based on my own experience, not like telling you information that just from the internet. Okay, for this one I want to make something like more crazy, maybe just like some sort of symbiote, like more organic hand with the wires attached to this. It's it's actually pretty easy to draw something organic. Basically, if you watch closely, um, okay, it's some sort of crab hand. I ended up making crab hand. Um, Basically, if you're gonna check all the tech and sci-fi stuff, they have like more straight lines, like more cubic ones, and I mean shapes, like more cubes and pyramids and what else? Yeah, organic stuff. They are more like have like more flow lines, like this. And for the sci-fi, there's always like this something, like more straight. It's just really bad explanation, to be honest, but I think you got my point. At least I hope. Okay, I'm kind of done on this one. Okay, let's move to the next. Which one? Which one? Actually, like this one. It seems like some sort of cosmonaut for me. And this is what I actually going to make in him. Like, maybe the one looks like from the Doom video game, or maybe Halo. Maybe some backpack here. not sure what actually made him to looks like. Ah. For this one, I'm gonna probably make a little bit more creepy. Like, you know, those corrupted sci-fi stuff that you can find in some sort of cosmic horror games, you know. These long, crazy fingers. You know, if I'll be like sitting and trying to make all of this stuff by looking into the references and like not drawing from my imagination, I'll never make some stuff like this. Like, never ever. The reason is why, because everyone who draws probably will understand what I'm trying to say, is you can actually find yourself drawing a lot of similar stuff, and at some time you'll find yourself feel like you're bored, to like you uh, um, drew too much of those, you know, and you know you wanna try something new, try something you didn't draw yet. And thumbnails sketching is the best way to do that. You can do thumbnail sketching with the pen, you can do that with the pencil, it doesn't really matter. The only matter is you actually take it, open your sketchbook, or take yourself a piece of paper and basically drawing, you know. This is what is most important. No matter how expensive your tools, or cheap tools, or what you have or what you don't have, the only reason if you are actually do something. You see, if I'll not, I don't actually, what I will, sorry, what else I wanted to say is never ever be scared to fail. Like, never ever. Why? Is because by those failures you find something that you actually really like and enjoy. It You can ask like any artist, any successful artist, they all tell you the same thing, is you need to practice, practice and practice. I think talent is real, but it doesn't really gives much if you not practice, not doing something. And I believe the talent itself is big lie. Why? Is because anyway you attract to something. Someone is attracted to do something from the wood. You know, someone is a great engineer, someone is great mechanic, someone is like to cook something, and they can become a great chef. For example, I like to draw, and I was holding myself back from drawing for a really long period of time. I don't know, for some reason I like this one a lot, and I think it missed some arm on the back. It just might be a little one there, like, you know, just yeah, it's really creepy. It's weird and it's creepy. It's like, you know, it's like creepy walking in some dark space, abandoned ship, and some really unlucky cosmonauts found those ship and wanted to explore it, and then these guys appear from there and like, ah! Okay. Okay, I think it's probably enough for this video. In the next one video I'm going to make these two. I actually know what is going to be for this one, and honestly have no idea what I'm going to make for this one, but I hope in the next video I'm going to finish those and show you how I actually translate little thumbnail on a bigger piece of paper like this one. So thank you so much everyone for watching, and if you like my content, I would highly appreciate if you give a subscribe to my channel and maybe share this content. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this one. See ya.